continue talking football, and Mount Pleasant beat Arnett Gardens 1-0 in the Jamaica Premier League as match week 20 climaxed at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex on Monday. We have the highlights.
And here are the highlights of this one. Arnett Hamilton with a whistle. Arnett Gardens on the attack early. They had a pretty good first half, Arnett Gardens. Martin will cross here from the right side. Cephas gets the header, but goes high with the header from just about 5 yards. Disappointing for the Arnett number 7. Shandy James, the former Portmore man, had a decent game here, lost the ball there. Trevante Stewart retrieves the pass, but his left-footed strike met in the middle of the goal by Eric Edwards. Arnett, the more aggressive team in the first half, but Siobhan Paul unable to be stopped. A powerhouse of a left-footed drive there from Ricardo Morris, but straight to Eric Edwards, who punches the ball away. That had a lot of pace on it. Yeah, the strike over the top there on it, having a lot of the play in the first half. Shandy James again drives toward goal, but just drags that one slightly wide. James had a busy first half, but didn't win the ball there. And here's the goal from Trevante Stewart. Fends off the Ezra and Simpson challenge after picking up this nice 35-yard pass from Daniel Green, and safely lodges that one into the back of the net for the 1-0 lead, which they would keep. Trevante Stewart's 8th goal of the season, 6 of them coming from Mount Pleasant. Yeah, there were moments here when Mount Pleasant had to be very desperate at the back. Shandy James here setting the ball across here to Johnson. And the overhead kick attempted by Cephas, going high. Mix up here in the box. The ball squirts free here for Fabian Reed. And Paul with a fine save, diving to the left, preventing the ball from going in. He had an outstanding game, Siobhan Paul.
Mount Pleasant overcoming Arnett 1-0. Well, in the final game of the doubleheader at the venue, Waterhouse tackled the Tivoli, knowing a win would see them return to the top of the JPL table. We have those highlights.
Tivoli Gardens had a very, very strong first half. Ball crossed inside here, and scrambling effort there by the Waterhouse men to keep the Tivoli team out. Header on goal, headed off the line there by Ricardo Thomas. Nelson with the corner from the right side. The left side, right-sided, right-footed corner kick. Strong effort there on goal by Stephen Barnett, powerfully driving that right-footed strike, but Kimar Foster with a fine left-handed save keeps the score level. Warner Brown breaks free here, but again, Kimar Foster makes the important save. Helped out there by Ricardo Thomas. Keno Simpson goes forward here. Tivoli trying to rebound. Good pass. And Keno Simpson drives this one, but straight to goalkeeper Kimar Foster. Powerful strike on goal by Ramon Howell. The brilliant second-time save by, well, 2 saves there by Watkins. The first one fired it onto the crossbar, and then grabbing the second ball before any of the onrushing forwards could get to it. Waterhouse had their moments. The cross inside, and Watkins with the outstanding save there. Hurt himself on that save because he collided with a couple of bodies coming in there. One of the good moments there for the Waterhouse team. Barnett with a right-footed strike over the top. Joint leading scorer for Tivoli this season. An appeal for a penalty there. No sympathy coming from referee nation. The Tivoli men scrambling the ball away. Delightful pass forward there by Ramon Howell. And here is the winning goal coming from Devroy Gray. Scored for Tivoli against Waterhouse when they played last year at his new club now. Just beats Pennycook to the ball, and with a perfectly lobbed effort, Devroy Gray gives Waterhouse the goal that decided the game. Time for some showboating now. Denardo Thomas. They call him Venom. Yeah, just putting some showboating into the piece. And that's the end of the game.
Well, another 1-0 win there, this time Waterhouse overcoming Tivoli. This is how the table looks after match week 20. Waterhouse at the top of the table, Don Beholden in second, the same number of points as Waterhouse, 42. Mount Pleasant in third position, a total of 37 points, having played 19 matches. Arnett Gardens in fourth, they have a total of 36 points. Then in fifth position, Cavalier and Tivoli in sixth, Harbour View in seventh, 24 points. Humberline just 2 points away from Harbour View. They're in eighth position. Vere United in ninth, Portmore United in 10th on 17 points. So George and Lance, I think it's fitting that we talk about Waterhouse. They've gone to the top of the table. However, they're sharing the same number of points as Don Beholden.
They are a very good team, as we saw at the CONCACAF Club Championships in the Dominican Republic recently, where they won a playoff against the team from Puerto Rico to qualify for the next CONCACAF Championship. They've come back. Look, they trained at a high level, played against teams that operate at a higher level than those in this Jamaica Premier League. So they were brimming with confidence, and although Tivoli gave them a very, very good game, and it was 0-0 until relatively late in the contest, you always felt that Waterhouse had another gear to pull out, and that in pulling out that gear they could get the win. Look, if you're to look at all the teams you've seen so far, you've seen teams in bad moments and you've seen teams in good moments. You can't judge a football team only by when it is fluent and playing well and winning every game. You have to look at how well it goes when it is sticky, it is dicey, when it's not so fluent. Pound for pound, Waterhouse, the best team I've seen so far this season.
Yeah, Lance, George doesn't like to talk about games in hand. Yesterday I asked him and he had, his usual sarcastic answers. So for you, Waterhouse, one game in hand, and of course level on points with Don Beholden.
Well, the most salient point is the one George made just now about the consistency of this Waterhouse team. 4 wins in a row now, and grinding out a victory when things aren't going that well, because I can tell you, Waterhouse didn't look impressive at all in the first half yesterday.
Right.
We were talking about the fact that they had 4 matches in 10 days in the Dominican Republic, and they looked leg weary.
4 hard games too.
Yes, so they just played really poorly in the first half. But they lifted their game in the second half, didn't play brilliant Waterhouse football, but played well enough, and Devroy Gray came on and got them the winner. Second match in a row that Kimar Foster, their goalkeeper, was man of the match, which tells you that they haven't overwhelmingly won their last 2 games. But I think the point is made here that even when Waterhouse aren't at their best, they find a way to win. And the task for the team this year is to go all the way, because they've gone 4 consecutive years now. The COVID-19 aborted season apart when they were leading in the regular season. 4 years now that they've gone to the final, well, 3 years taking that year out, and didn't win.
Yeah.
So the fans expect that this year could be the Waterhouse year, and I think they have a good shot, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and of course, we need to mention as we go to the break, Mount Pleasant, they were able to beat Arnett, and of course this propelled them into 3rd position. So Mount Pleasant, another team that we'd have to keep a keen eye on. Yeah,
5 wins in their last 6 games now, Mount Pleasant. A very, very solid team as well. And another team that their fans are hoping for something big this year, because they've always been, since they came to top flight football in 2018-19, one of the top 3 teams in the league, or top 4 teams in the league. And the more experience they get at this top flight as a club, the more the fans are expecting them to win. I think they have a shot. But it's going to be a good season, because Don Beholden is a very, very good team. And Arnett, on their best day, can beat all of these teams that we're talking about. So I think we're in for a cracker season.
We look forward. Keep it locked to SportsMax. We'll be bringing to you the very best of the JPL season.